Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Show Stizzy back here into the Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3, and sorry if I sound a little off. I don't kind of trying a different setup here, so I don't know if I sound too loud, too soft. I got my microphone set up about the same distance as I usually do, and with the same kind of sensitivity, but I'm kind of in a different area of my room, so I don't know how it sounds. I'll have to listen to this back to this when I'm done, but we're back here again. We're back in the Emerald Grove after defeating all the goblins, or most of the goblins from the fortress, and the refugees, I think they're called the tieflings, the kind of the devilish looking folk. The refugees, they're on their way. They're no longer have to seek refuge in the grove, so the roads are clear. They can continue on. But yeah, we're back here and gonna go look for Halsin, see if he can help us, lighten us a little more about the parasite in her brain, and maybe give us a little more info or I think last time he told us he couldn't help us, but he might be able to point us to someone who could. Or at least point us in the right direction, so I guess that's the best we can do. But for now, I'm kind of just exploring the grove. I checked out about half of it, ironically, if you checked out my last stream. It was the part I had not been to, or I didn't go to, when I first came to the grove, and I just totally missed it. Didn't know. I didn't talk to anybody in the refugees that were hanging around there, so I don't know what I missed, but it is what it is.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none to protect you.
Okay, first off, Halsin, you need to heal up, man. I know you wearing your scars like a trophy or whatnot, but
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
yeah, she's not bitter at all. Yeah, fuck no, I'm not vouching for her. Excuse me. Oh. I try to cut down on the curse words as much as I could, but I mean, we're probably all adults here listening, for the most part. I'm leaning between options 1 and 5. But I'm gonna go with 5. You were too lenient. There's bad blood between tieflings and druids because of her.
Spilled blood will not right bad blood. Allow me to deal with my own. I still have need of her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt.
Yeah, there's trees,
He
sheep.
will reward you for your efforts.
What, you won't? I don't think I have selected one Loathsworn option yet, because it seems like even though that's my character's background, and maybe maybe I would be... Maybe if I chose it more, I'd be, you know, sort of, being true to my character's origins or whatnot, but it's just never been the answer I've wanted to pick, no matter what this, so far at least. What about my problem? I need help.
Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Tomorrow? I might be a mind flare by then.
Our guests until they wish to leave, as I said the day they arrived.
But they blinded you to truth. Outsiders bring only chaos.
And what have you brought? Harmony? Balance?
Okay, well, can we stay somewhere with... that's a little less tense, maybe? What? Oh, look who it is!
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
That was as poetic it was the first time I heard it. It's hard knowing who he really is to you know, kind of approach this as a fresh experience or conversation. I don't even remember what I picked the first time. Am I talking to the mouse or the cat?
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
I bet I could be in the adjoining room where he takes me and he would still say the same bullshit.
There. Middle of somewhere.
This place is a little too living room-ish for my taste. Let's go to the parlor. Can you be more specific than somewhere?
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
I think I'll try a different approach. Be a little more, you know. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. I can't think of the right words. Play a little more dumb. You know, act like I don't know what's going on. What makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense.
That doesn't make sense.
What's better than a devil you don't know?
The devil you do.
A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
I'm kind of curious what happened if I draw my weapon. Why would you help me?
Because because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Are you gonna burn my brain? Or burn the tadpole out? Tadpole, You're mad if you think I'll make a deal with the devil?
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
I'll rip out your mocking tongue.
Ah, yes, the tongue. Yet another piece of pleasurable anatomy you'll soon have to do without. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Alright, so I'm it's kind of funny because I wonder if he offers the same deal to everyone who has been infected one of those tadpoles, the mind flare tadpoles. Like, has he visited has he visited Shadowheart or Lae'zel or Asterion separately? Has he offered them deals? Or did he just see, oh hey, they're all in a group together, so I'll just talk to them? Because why, you know, more the merrier or whatnot. Get more people indentured to his his servitude. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that somewhere along the line, because it seemed really weird the first time around. All of you, you know, all the people that have, you know, been here since the beginning. When I was in the Goblin Fortress the first time around, and I stuck in the upper floors, and right when I got in there, he just suddenly appeared. And I thought, who the hell is this guy? And I thought it was a really strange and a really random place that he showed up. And I hypothesized that he's someone that shows up just at a random point, not necessarily at that place. And damn it. I got plenty of thieves tool. I'll try it one more time. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, critical success. Beautiful. Cap of curing. Cap of curing. I remember I mispronounced that twice in two different ways. But like I said, I've had a couple of old fashions tonight, so I'm feeling a little loose. But yeah, like I was saying, I figured that guy would show up randomly. Did he say anything else?
Will soon take you away from the grove, I feel. Your efforts will not be forgotten.
What happens next?
The journey to Moonrise Towers. and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
How do you know where I can rest?
I know you stopped the goblins, but I can't stop looking over my shoulder. It makes it hard to sleep at night.
Y'all were stuck here all along. I mean, you wouldn't have been able to look. You wouldn't have to look. You weren't looking over your shoulder to begin with. It would have been the refugees that suffered the greatest blow if the goblins invaded.
You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove.
I see not all the midget druids are grateful.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
Well, thanks, whoever you are.
We're free of the goblins, but the grove is changed. Wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
Yeah, and yeah, who do you have to thank for bringing Halsin back? Oop. There we go. Oh.
Do you hear them? The birds. They're beautiful. I've thought of nothing but goblins and tieflings for so long. I stopped listening.
Yeah, they're great. I could hear them the first time when I was around here, when there were goblins and tieflings.
We wasted so much time fighting each other. Sylvanas taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us.
And that lesson is humility, cooperation, spirit of brotherhood.
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the Grove.
Thanks, little Mino. Wave state of it. Still don't know what she's guarding. Is that little Mino? Hello, Bosk.
Things are starting to calm down, thanks to you. We can finally get some rest.
Hey man, you got some moss on your skin or something. Looking kind of weird. So, is there a specific area I am supposed to rest at, or what? Oh, hey, Kaga, what's going on?
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Peace where I go?
No fan of those devils either, but they're leaving. If it had been up to court...
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe.
As am I. The Grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you did.
Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it.
Wait, I still have to do more work?
Pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Oh, okay, so it fits in that pedestal earlier that I was looking at.
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Where were you during the attack?
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles.
You disgust me.
I assure you, the feeling is mutual.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Master Halsin's past his prime. It might be time for another.
I'm guessing he was one of Kaga's followers.
But they're leaving. If it had been up to Kolka, they would never have been here at all.
Try to find my way back to where, what's her name? Oh yeah, Nettie.
Parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
Yes, voice in my head. It's mine. Which one? Oh yeah, this one. Where is the slab he just gave me? Root of the Wolf, yeah, that's it. Okay, do I just activate all these then? Is that enough? No.
Well, what have we here?
Uh-huh. Open sesame. Go down the stairs. Oh, I have to activate it. I thought I could just climb down them. Or descend down them, as it were. Sorrow? This a weapon?
Beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
Because I'm not proficient in glaives. Probably. I don't remember. Robe of summer. Some gold. Okay, we go. I got some consolation-ish prizes here. Janitress, Order of the Cleared, Harper's, Dark Justiciars. I'm sure there's some very cool info there about all those things. More scrolls and elixirs. More wyvern toxin. I didn't even need you, Nettie. I got all the wyvern toxin I can handle. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sure. See, I told you I wasn't proficient in it. Sorrowful Lash. Oh, here we go. Pulls a creature 10 feet closer to you. 4 to 7 damage. Piercing. The target can't be pulled if it is huge in size. Okay. And it's a bonus action too. Interesting. I'm not really sure who would get the most use out of that at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, Will. Totally. Maybe Lizelle, perhaps.
Indolence breeds malice. madness.
I didn't even hear what she said. Wow, that actually looks really cool on her. That looks good. Yeah. That's enough to...
Looking ahead.
That's enough for me to keep that. There we go. Cool looking weapon. Looks like it's useful too, so take that as a win.
Come now. He took in those strays and then he just left. Those strays could go.
I guess I never came in the servants' quarters first time around. Admiral Circle doth decree the greatest tenets, number 3. 1. The natural order must be preserved, no matter its form. 2. Forces that would disrupt the natural order must be destroyed. 3. The Emerald Enclave must offer aid to the weary and the injured. See? So they should have taken on those refugees, no matter what. It's part of their tenets. It's like more stone tablets. That's probably theft, so I won't do that. Well, what are you doing? Don't go all the way back there to light some candles. Did you steal the candles? I don't think that was really worth the karmic hit that I just took.
Master Halsin's home, by Sylvanus' mercy. It might have been better if he'd stayed away. Don't say that. Come now. He took in those strays and then he just left. He went to make sure those strays could go.
Yeah, they said that literally 30 seconds. Had that conversation not too long ago. Grunt, you got somewhere nice I can hole up for the night?
Thanks to you, we have the chance to heal.
You're welcome. I'm guessing everybody else is just going to tell me how great I am.
The grove feels safe again.
Oh yeah, I already talked to her. Not that not that I can't get enough of that. Because trust me, I can't. But right now, since he's telling us that he won't give us the info to tomorrow. Let's go to the main part of the camp, because I'm sure there's somewhere to hunker down there. Although, do I technically need a bed? Are there beds? Can I rest just wherever? I don't know. There's a ton of systems and functions I'm still not familiar with in this game. Ah, here we go. A bedroll. Yeah, lie down. Okay, I'll see you in the morning. Yeah. Lazol, if you just not stand on me when I'm trying to sleep, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. That'd be great. Lazol. Okay. Alright, I guess I could just go to my camp for the night. Oh. Oh, it's not a tomb. I'm actually outside. That makes a lot of sense. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like... Yeah, okay, so I guess it changes depending on your location. Yeah, I really... Oh, that's real... I like that because... I love Dragon Age Origins. I really love that game. But I always thought it was kind of weird that no matter where you camp, the campsite would look exactly the same every time. And it was one of those things you just kind of got used to. It wasn't a big deal, but it's a nice touch that, like this game where, depending on your current location, the campsite will look different. Withers, I don't need your services. I don't think I really need to do anything or talk to anybody. They probably won't say anything too different.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighting to dine with a devil.
Okay, yeah, that's, I kind of wonder if they had something to say about this. Dining with the devil left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yes, they offer you an apple, but they're the worm that lurks within. Still, don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation, it merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly, and in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
But what is it that this devil wants so very badly?
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
And how do you propose we beat a devil at his own game?
By figuring out his true intentions. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles.
Oh, he has one too.
A devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Interesting, although, he tells us to be wary of the devil, which is probably good advice. But it also sounds like he wants us to kind of wait until we have a little bit more leverage in this negotiation. Or, this sort of back and forth, tot-to-tot, as you will.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
Yeah, there's always some moral to be gleaned from them. Or a lot of them. With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Will?
Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great.
Don't worry, I have no interest in the devil's deal.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Okay, alright. Will was a little bit more staunch in his opposition to dealing with him.
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Did I see dragons fighting over Hell's Fires? I don't remember that. I remember dragons fighting on the Qualithid? Qualipod? Whatever the Cthulhu, the Mind Flayer ship was called. Kithrak, what does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the
Nautiloid,
consuls and
yeah.
enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will.
I was way off.
Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my Queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Why are you pining after some silver sword? I gave you a badass glaive just a few minutes ago. Have you ever forgotten? Why were these knights chasing the Mind Flayer's ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Okay, so perhaps the queen had some ulterior motives to sending her warriors, Filcath, I think they were called, after the Nautiloid.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
He's not. We still have options.
Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait nonsense. He's playing with us. He reminds me of, well, someone I used to know. And someone that liked to play with people. You're a warlock. You understand how dangerous the wrong deal can be.
Cambion, what is that a type of devil in the universe? I don't know.
Oh, can we? Because you've got it all figured out, I'm sure. You know who tampered with the parasite and why, and what they have planned for us. And of course, you know why we're interesting enough that a devil, pardon, a Cambion, would proposition us. Because if you don't know that, you may as well sign over your soul now. We may escape whatever web we're trapped in, but until we know what's going on, this Raphael has us exactly where he wants us.
Okay, apparently he didn't like that answer. I guess that was kind of irresponsible of me to choose that response when I don't even know what a Cambion is, but...
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
Should I try to read her thoughts? What is this? 10? Probably will fail this. Yeah. Sorry. Didn't mean to invade your mind. I was just kind of curious. Oh well.
I can feel you! Get out of my head! Do that again and I'll leave you to bleed out in this wilderness. Understand? And watch out for Raphael. He's better at getting into people's heads than you are, you ass.
Okay. But she didn't disapprove, so... Alright, she say anything else? Can I...
Shah's blessings upon you.
Okay, alright, she's already forgotten it. Look, we're all good. These illithid powers we're developing, what do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from. And what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Since my last dice roll went so well, let's try again. 15, great. This will be even better. Hey! I was being sarcastic, but it actually was.
Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
Me too. I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
What do you think about what happened to the Druid Grove?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
Fair enough. How am I holding up in your estimations?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Oh, that's because I was fiddling around in your mind. That's why you can't remember. Just kidding. Let's leave. I'm kind of interested in what everybody else says about our handling of the Grove situation.
You're staring at me again. What do you want?
Oh, okay. Jeez. Kitten's got claws. Alright. That's that.
We have yet to find Zoru. Or have you so quickly forgotten?
I actually did, believe it or not.
And where we find Githyanki, we will find their crash.
And believe it or not, Lae'zel, I'll probably forget again. Is this like a option? Is this like the option you picked to go down the romantic path? Because honestly, I don't really want to go down that road with Lae'zel. And it's not the nose, I swear. Well, okay, it's a lot of the nose, but she's also kind of an asshole too. So, have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power?
Mark my words, this power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
You wanted to slice all of our throats while we were asleep because you sort of, kind of, maybe thought we might have been transforming into mind flayers? If we must bear the tadpole's burdens, we should also avail ourselves of the power. I was going to say, this is going to take quite a lot to persuade her on this, and this would probably be a failure. Or maybe not. Okay. Ooh, just a success.
No, that's absurd. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what am I to do then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
Yeah, suit yourself. I, for one, welcome our tadpole overlords. These all fall under the persuasion branch, but I got a feeling that each one has different levels of difficulty. Like this one, depraved or not, you are no good to your queen dead. You need these talents. These all seems to really respect her queen and her vision and her mission. So I'm thinking this might be a little bit lower value. Let's 12. See, yeah, okay, maybe. My hypothesis might be correct because that's actually not that bad for something that she is so vehemently opposed to.
You might be right. The Githyanki have long studied Geich and used what we've learned. The Zafisk itself was devised from such knowledge. The tadpole is perhaps not just a curse, but a weapon I can twist and mold to my advantage. Very well. I will swallow my disgust and avail myself of the parasite's powers.
Okay, very good. Although that's got me wondering. I wonder if the other characters also get some tadpole powers, like the psychic, sonic abilities or whatnot.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Oh, his eyes made of stone. I thought it was just blind. I thought it was just, had that milky film to it, so. How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Ariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
A powerful friend, Like a warlock patron, perhaps?
You are a warlock. You know about bound souls and frozen tongues. I can only leave the rest to your imagination. Suffice to say, I hunt monsters, devils included, and I will do what I can to quench the coast of their flames.
Tell me, Will, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Okay. Sounds like Will's a hero. That's commendable. What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
Is that how you lost your eye in the goblin battle?
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. Ah, but that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Well, you've seen where we are. It's pretty calm around here. I better not pry too much right now. I'm sure it'll tell us eventually. I'd like to talk about something else. What do you think of the illithid potential the Dream Visitor spoke of?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
He's got a point there. Don't know who she is or what she wants. We faced untold dangers, Will. Well, he hasn't been part of our party very long. Should we seize every possible advantage? Oh, I'm at a disadvantage here, apparently. And I need 18, and I didn't get 18. Yes, yes.
I appreciate where you're coming from. Truly, I do. But these parasites are quite literally illithid weapons of war. And I'm not so certain they won't be turned against us upon consuming them.
Alright. One last time with Gale.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Never mind. Alright, I think that's it for the day, although I kind of want Will to join us. So I think I will bid I think I'll bid Gale adieu for the moment.
I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Don't worry, I'll be back for you soon. Just want to see what Will's made of.
That's the spirit.
And look at it, look at all the experience he's got all of a sudden. Journal. Look at all these entries I have not read. I guess, yeah, I'll switch to him. Can I walk around as him? Yeah, sure, I sure can. Oh, maybe I should have done this off screen. Or off recording, whatever the word is. In fact, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna level him up real quick, and then I will be back. I'll see you all the next time. I'm getting kind of close to ending recording anyway, so it's probably a good place to stop this. I'm gonna go through and level up Will, and then see y'all in the next one. See what Alson has to say about pointing us in the right direction, that we can get these tadpoles out, even though we've started to take advantage of their powers. And I've sort of convinced some of my party members to go with the flow and use every advantage we can get. But for the meantime, I will call it here. And thanks for joining me again. This has been Joe Stizzy, and I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all take care.